everybody and welcome back to the video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas and today we're back with another album reaction. Today we are going to be checking out the second mini album of We entitled We. And I was such a big fan of her Make Me Happy music video that is the soundtrack for this album, and I was also a very big fan of her first mini album Red, released last year. It was one of the many albums that came out in the first half of 2021 where I reacted to its title track but then never found the time to react to the album, so I then just went ahead and checked it out myself. And that album was simply gorgeous. Ween definitely found her own style and identity, you know, where she definitely wants to do this very chill, relaxing, lo-fi type of music. She has the voice for that. Her voice is perfectly suited to be very calming and relaxing to listen to, and it was such a joy every single time I listened to it. Favorite of the album was 100% Uhu, with the whistling and everything. It had such a beautiful aura to it, so I know what I have to expect for this mini album now, because yeah, her second mini album titled We will now feature 4 more B-sides with 1 interlude this time instead of a full song, so just 4 B-sides this time around, and no features this time. We had 2 for the first mini album. This time it's solely her, which I have no problem with. You know, I enjoyed the features on the first mini album, but big fan of now only hearing her voice basically throughout the entire thing. And yeah, nothing else to say other than this will obviously be not the type of album that will make me go crazy, that will make me go jump on the chair and whatnot and hype me up. It will be the type of album that I will enjoy on first listen, but will appreciate so much more during cloudy nights, where then just lay back and enjoy it and fall asleep to it, or just relax with it, you know. Let's dive into the first B-side of 4 on her second mini album We, which is titled Pink Cloud. What a beautiful name already for the first B-side. Let's stop the talking, the reacting. First B-side, Cloud. Let's go. Straight into it. I already just wanna absolutely melt over her voice. There's something so unique and relaxing in it. I really want to see how it'll feel in the title tracks when I check out the MAMAMOO music videos soon. Actually quite energetic here, at least beat-wise. Her voice remains very calm. Yeah, I'm digging this combination of how she obviously remains in her same tone and delivery, but the beat actually has quite a tempo and energy to it, a bit more upbeat. I'm still struggling to find the word for it, but this, the way she sings is just, I think it's a specific technique, or maybe it's really just her general tone. It's, ooh, that's so smooth. Even though it doesn't actually rhyme, it still sounds so good. And the way we go a bit higher here in the register for the final rhyme of it as well. These playful word fetches, basically la la la, na na na, all kind of stuff, works so well for her type of songs. Ooh, this line right there is so perfect. This rhyme section here is just so freaking smooth. Also like though how for the final chorus the rhyme is here a bit differently pronounced, a bit more higher. What a perfect 3-minute long song. Oh goodness! Like mentioned, I'm still struggling to really describe what it is. There's just something. It always feels like there's an extra tone when she sings. You know what I mean? Where you just hear her general voice, but you just as if she layers her own voice basically. If she's able to sing twice, if you know what I mean. There's just it's hard to put into words. It's hard to explain. Maybe it is really a technique, or maybe it's really just the way she sounds like. But this type of delivery is just it's heavenly. It's so smooth for the ears. And this song, like mentioned, is actually quite interesting in its arrangement. This time, like mentioned, a bit more fast and up paced in the entire tempo. Just a good amount of energy. You know, it's not really slow, needed to chill. There's just a good energy within the instrumental. Yet she still absolutely flies over it as if it's a pink cloud. And that chorus, obviously, that chorus, like a pink cloud, let me shine. That's actually the funny thing. Cloud and shine, obviously, doesn't rhyme at all, but it has the same amount of actually does it cloud shine if you if you pronounce it like that, and she still manages to make it feel like the smoothest rhyme in the word cloud on shine, and it's still it just sounds right. It just sounds right. That line there is really just that's a hard melter right there. This like the verses are also fine and fun, but the chorus is definitely where it's at. It sounds so good. Like a pink cloud, let me shine. And then the second rhyme section right after. I like the way she just doesn't do it in the same tone again. Like we go na 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 na, and then for the second rhyme we go na 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 na, where we hold the note there a very tiny moment and just add a little bit more range in it. That once again what shows off her technique as a vocalist, which we just really notice. She's an insane vocalist, and it sounds heavenly. Sounds heavenly. Oh my goodness, this is already like Make Me Happy is that by far the chillest song in my 2022 playlist this far. Like mentioned, I finally went ahead and made a playlist with several artists. Usually I only listen to a playlist of one artist, where it's usually discography or several albums or whatnot. And for 2022 I've now decided to add every title track or music video or just song in general that I enjoyed listening to, majority music videos still, so title tracks, into a playlist and listen to it. And Make Me Happy was by far the chillest song, or is the chillest song on it, and it's always such a mood switch. Wheaton just knows how to create songs that instantly have an impact on your entire being, in the way you then just listen to the song, the way you feel, the way you just melt in her voice, basically, in her tone, in her vocals, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Pink Cloud, absolute heaven. What a beautiful first B-side. We're moving over to our second B-side on Wheaton's second mini album, which is Letter Filled with Light. These titles, Pink Cloud, Letter Filled with Light, beautiful, beautiful titles already. Again, string. But can we also talk about the visual for a moment? Look at that picture there, my lord. This time now, immediately way calmer, way less tempo. Immediately the humming. Huh? Already chorus? Was such a tiny switch up. That's what I mean, these vocalizing sections where it's like la la la, ba ba ba, whatnot. Suit her so well. And we even leave the very small but necessary interlude after the chorus to not be too fast in the pacing. Wonderful. I gotta check if she's involved in the producing or the writing, because this is well written. Yeah, the background vocals here. Oh, listen to this on quality headphones, y'all. I'm telling you, it's... No chorus this time, at least second half, I guess. It's the first one. The background vocals. It Goya vocal down. Yes, layer yourself. Basically singing a duet with herself right there. Yes! Oh. What a dream! The English pronunciation too. Let her pray with light. You can immediately sing along too with the lyrics. Oh, this album is going to be. Oh, the beta set this discography. Just I am already imagining the entire playlist with the first and second mini album glued together. Oh, that's going to be. Oh, I won't have trouble sleeping ever again. Actually, that won't change anything. To be honest, I will always have terrible sleep. But oh, this is like mentioned. I mentioned all the time, vocalists, or not vocalists, soloists, or if any group member wants to go solo and does an album or whatnot, you need to have the voice for it. Not everybody is suited to be soloists. That is totally fine. Some idols just work better as group members, you know. I could listen to a 50-song album from her and not get bored by it. Her voice is just hypnotizing. Her voice is healing. Her voice is everything. And Let Her Fit With Light, yet again, just captivates so many things, you know, and just includes so many things that she excels at very well. Like mentioned, these very soothing, slightly dragged vocals, her rather higher register, even though she doesn't really need to go high for it, you know, which just fits naturally. Her humming and harmonizing with the na 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 whatnot, you know. I know that there's a specific word for these type of things like do 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 la na 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 ba 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 and whatnot, you know, these very short repeated word fetches basically. I know that there's a specific word for it, but I can't think of it right now. It suits her songs so well because the songs are just lighthearted and dreamy pieces, you know. Her songs aren't anything like mentioned crazy, mind-blowing, explodes over anything. We really found her own style and identity in her sound, and that style and identity is just heaven. It's heaven! It sounds so good! It sounds so freaking good. And this now also a very different pacing compared to the first piece, and you know, Pink Cloud was like mentioned a bit more energetic in its instrumental. This was way calmer now, way slower as well, and she obviously fit right into it. Beautiful. And also the lyrics too. And again, these little detail moments that where we leave that little interlude after the first chorus to calm down basically from the first full chorus experience. And all these little things that add so much to songs. And like mentioned, I appreciated her first album more and more with every listen, you know, and that will be the same case here. These are the type of albums that you will enjoy here, that I will now enjoy on the first reaction and my first impression, but will love and love with every single re-listen much, much. And again, here at the end, the section where we had basically a duet with herself, where we had the one layer of the main line of the song, and then just the background vocals added as well. Lovely. Simply lovely. We ins Let Her Fit With Light. Gorgeous song, yet again, another beautiful piece out on the second mini album. We moving over to the third B-side, which is Pastel. Pastel, also a very nice word. I love the titles for this album. Make Me Happy, Pink Cloud, Letter Filled with Light, Pastel. Just everything's on point here. We're checking it out. Let's go. Oh, it looks to be a bit shorter. A bit more electronic now, maybe? Oh, some background effects or noises. Ooh. The factor on that. That's a pre-chorus actually already, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the most layered beat thus far. Ooh. Oh, that ooh. Ah. Okay, this. Oh, never mind. Was that a second section for the chorus or an interlude for the song? Oh, that was interesting. That little instrumental break there. Like such a loud, short instrumental section. Ooh, but this pre-chorus though. Such a great pre-chorus, and the chorus transition is so smooth. We basically don't change anything from the sound in it. We just continue the same sound basically, but it works here. And again, I like the lyrics a lot. We're playing around with the metaphors for colors. This little ahoo. Oh, I see. Is this going to be a two-half song without a bridge and so on? That would be a bit unfortunate. Huh? Yeah, we have. Ah, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay. Rian's Pastel. Definitely upon the first listening, the weakest song on the album for me. For two reasons. Number one, the sound here is definitely not as much my type as the first two. Because now he like mentioned we had a bit more, I wouldn't say, the song isn't noisy, the song isn't loud, but the layerment just has way more to offer me. It's just instantly a lot more going on and a lot more that you just will naturally focus on. You know, that's always the thing. If you have songs with only one or two elements, let's say just a guitar and some drums and whatnot, or just slight bass and going on there, then it will obviously be a bit more easier to listen to. When you then have a song like this where we obviously have like 5 or 6 elements going on at once, or just a bit more louder elements in general, that will obviously affect that moment in that moment straight away. And Pastel comes in after, like mentioned, Letter Filled with Light, which was a way more calming song than the first B-side. And actually I think this comes after the interlude, right? Like mentioned, the album has an interlude, which I find quite interesting, because this song actually feels more like an interlude for the entire album. But if it comes directly after the interlude, that'd be a bit, I don't know. The song definitely feels a bit not as polished as the other two. I think that's the best way to describe it. It feels a bit, it's first of all way too short, because the thing is, I'm generally not a big fan of songs that don't have a bridge and final chorus. You know, we had a recent example where there was a case for a title track actually was in Hyphen's Blast Curse, which was also just 2 halves of a song. You know, usually there are always 3 halves. Intro verse and first chorus, and second verse and chorus, and then bridge or finale with outro and whatnot. Totally putting out a third part of a song for me is always a bit, I don't know, it will never feel as satisfying. You know, if there's a Dreamcatcher song where it's the same case too. Can't Get You Out of My Mind. I love the song in general, but I feel like it would have been even more perfect if it was written and produced in a way where it would have an awesome bridge and a final chorus. Thing with that song though is that song actually ended up being, I think, around 4 minutes long or so, while this song now ends up at 2 minutes and 21 seconds without a final, like with 2 halves. That's way too short. That's way too short. They definitely could have flourished that one out a little bit more, because like mentioned here, it now feels a bit less soothing and less calming compared to the other songs. It's also way too short and comes after the interlude. That's quite interesting. That's actually pretty interesting. Like Deserve interlude, 30-second instrumental. So that's funny. We have the title track, then the two fantastic first B-sides, then an interlude where nothing happens and it's just instrumental. I guess you could consider Deserve and Pastel in one then, and then you'd have your 3-minute song basically. I guess that's what we are going here for. But then again, like, I'm generally never a big fan of interludes, you know. We have a mini album here, so I don't think one is necessary either, you know, for like a 20-song album or so. I'm fine with that. But yeah, that's actually quite interesting. This section of the album here. Make Me Happy, very good child track. Pink Cloud Let It Flip with Line 2, fantastic B-sides. And then this interlude into Pastel, which feels like a slightly, like basically a interlude that was worked on as a song, but then also not fully finished. You know what I mean? The interlude and Pastel basically work as one song in length overall, and neither really feels like a full song, if you understand what I mean. Again, song is far away from being terrible. The song is still fun to listen to, but just not as satisfying as the first two. Like mentioned, we had some cool sections here in between. With the pre-chorus was short and sweet, on point with the yeah, I like the moonlight, da 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 da. The chorus just smoothly carries over from the verse sound. Then this instrumental section in between, actually, though, is also quite interesting because, it, like mentioned, there it goes a bit louder in comparison to the rest of the song and the album. I think that's for in general. So Pastel definitely, I'd say the weakest song on the album. Just doesn't feel as flourished as the other ones. Way too short, and just sound-wise, just not as much my thing as the other songs. But like mentioned, far away from being terrible. Would not blame anybody if they enjoyed it. But yeah, Pastel, fun, but definitely the weakest as far. And we move over to our final song of the album, Paraglide. And again, very fun title, digging the titles, the theme, and everything of this album. And let's wrap it up. So, let's go. I would have totally taken the longer intro there. You just have it as a lengthy 20-second intro, so there. But this time the instrumental is a bit slower, while she actually goes a bit faster. I like that. Oh. Oh my goodness, this chorus. Oh. Oh my god. This song has me in awe right now. Like, I don't even want to talk a lot. I just want to... This instrumental, man. It's also way more layered, but still just carries such a healing energy to it. Do you see how smoothly she carries it over the boy? Yeah, I'm gonna stay. Oh. Okay. I actually don't even know how to put this one into words right there. Ooh. That was also, ladies and gentlemen, a great look at how I felt during my first time listening to Purple Kisses 2 AM. So one of these songs I'm the most upset about it didn't react to on here, you know. That the Purple Kiss albums, just like Wheaton's first album from last year, was one where some of these albums that I just checked out myself privately because I either didn't have the time to react to them or because I just wasn't sure if many people would watch the video for it. And when I first heard that song, I was like, you know, that's generally the thing. If you don't react to albums, the experience will be entirely different. Because when I react to something, obviously I'm way more focused on it because I want to talk about things. And also I'm way more focusing on details and everything. If I just listen to an album without anything, then I would just, like, you know, listen to it, and if anything stands out, I will notice this and immediately replay it to be able to focus stand a bit more on it. And the moment Purple Kisses 2 AM came on, I was like, what is going on? I was speechless. I was in absolute trance right there, you know? What I'm trying to say is, that's the exact same thing that just happened here. Oh my goodness! I didn't know Pink Cloud could be top tier today, but it happened. Oh my lord, Wheaton's Paraglide. It's like mentioned, it's hard to put into words because I wouldn't say the song is actually not as cleanly written as Pink Cloud as example, because here it actually is kind of it's just way more squeezed together in some way, you know. Like mentioned, this time, like Pink Cloud is a great example for it because Pink Cloud, or great comparison, Pink Cloud had a quite energetic, you know what means energetic, but just a bit more tempo in its instrumental, while she chilled over it. This time with such a chill and slow paced instrumental, which actually with a good layerment too, which is also a great combo, a lot of layers but still rather slow in the tempo, that always works for me. But she's going a bit more energetic over it with a bit more tempo. And it's such a gorgeous combination, and she basically just non-stop for these 3 minutes and 38 seconds here just sails over it in a tempo and in an energy and in a delivery and vocal tone with a gorgeous top-letter melody too that just like an arrow through the heart right there. Holy moly. The way we hit so many little melodies in there for that chorus or whatnot, you know, because I wasn't actually sure to straight away say, wait, is that now the chorus? Is that the pre-chorus? Is that the verse? Are we in the bridge right now? But honestly, I don't even care. I don't even care what is what here because everything just sounds amazing. It's basically just one long ride on a wave that I do not ever want to get off of. Or basically, put it even to a better metaphor, it's just one long ride on the paraglide through the pink cloud night sky that I do not want to get down from. Holy moly. I could listen to this song again now right now, but you won't see anything other than, you know. So I would just leave it at that and say that Paraglide is definitely my favorite from the album. Not sure if I like it more than Oh, that will the time tell, because just grew on me more and more over time. But Paraglide is, wow. Paraglide is a dream. From her pronunciation yet again, from the way she just literally plays it with words, this I'm gonna stay. So while we basically still are in the pronunciation of the final letters from one Korean word, she just smoothly puts in the I'm gonna stay. It's Holy moly, y'all. Holy moly. Paraglide is, oh my goodness. I mentioned, yeah, I don't think another re-listen would change a lot here other than me just sipping over it even more. So I think I gotta end it here. Like mentioned, I actually want to, but then this would only go another 10 more minutes because I would point out so many things. But like, oh, rainbow in the ceiling, the clip pattern, the lyrics on this too. Oh, this is holy moly. Oh, what I actually want to check quickly is if she was involved in the writing. I think she was not for her first album, but I'm not sure. I would actually love if that would be featured on Spotify. That would be an insane feature on Spotify if you could basically when you open a song you can get information to it. Not just the lyrics but also the producer and everything, you know, just all the information you could want basically. The lyrics are actually she actually wrote the lyrics for Let It Fit with Light. That's cool. Was written by Vacation. Who's Vacation? Why did so many people work on Pastel? What? That was the shortest song of the album, had the most work involved when it comes to the lyrics, okay? That's interesting. Okay. So yeah, that was done. Lyrics by Vacation, composed by Mark Along, Yushi Nario, Brian Yu, and arranged by Mark Along and Brian Yu. Fantastic job. Ooh. Yeah. Also, actually read it here right now. Remember, basically, this album was actually released on a Sunday, and I think that's perfect for it. What better album could you listen to fade out the weekend in the week? This album and this song. We in Paraglide. This is my favorite song of her second mini album, We, which I would not sure right now if I can consider it better than the first, because the first album just had 6 songs actually rather than just 5, and here in this scenario also, like mentioned, one song felt way too short. So I think just on the bigger picture, Red definitely was a bit fuller, but this album just has 2 songs that I just love straight away: Pink Cloud and Paraglide. Like Make Me Happy is also really good, but Pink Cloud and Paraglide especially really did it for me. So can't judge yet which album is better, but doesn't really matter, honestly. I will definitely be making a full playlist with both albums in it and just melt over it the entire time. I had so much fun with this. I enjoyed this a lot, and I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, gladly leave a like down below to show me what you did. What are your thoughts on We in second mini album We? Which song on it is your favorite? Do you share my opinions or do you have other thoughts? Tell me all about it down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then you can gladly leave a sub as well or support my Patreon. It would help a lot. We'll see each other again with more MAMAMOO. Just in a few hours, we're going to be checking out the third mini album of Moonbuild, 6 Equence, just in a few hours, so look forward to that. Otherwise, like mentioned, we will definitely be doing MAMAMOO music videos. I found, or like I checked through their music video discography, and we have a lot actually, with a little bit more smaller ones and whatnot, a bit more lighthearted actually, and I picked out 16 from it so that we can do 4 catching up on MAMAMOO videos. When will I drop them? I don't know, like I'm in no hurry at the moment, you know, like I'm doing G-Friend at the moment because Rich will debut soon. I will be doing Taeyeon soon because she has a comic soon, all that kind of stuff. So I will take my time there with it, and I won't rush through it just in the next 3 weeks or anything like that. But look forward to catching up on MAMAMOO, where we basically check out all their major music videos, and otherwise maybe we'll be diving more into Hwasa stuff and Solar and Moonbit 2 and whatnot. So we have so much to look forward to, and so much other K-pop content as well. So for whatever content you may be interested in, for whatever content you may want to get in for, hope to see you again soon on this channel. Stay safe, healthy, and happy. Have a great time. Have a great weekend. No, we have Monday right now. Recording is on the weekend, but have a great Monday and start into the new week. Into the new week. And see you again soon with more MAMAMOO and K-pop reactions. Thanks for watching.